You know, no matter how many times we look into this glass monster, we never really see ourselves as other people see us. It's almost impossible to get an objective viewpoint on the effect we have on other people. There are some people I've met only once, and I'll never forget them. And there are some people I've met dozens of times, and I still don't know who they are. I'm sure it's the same with you. There's an old Scottish saying that sums it up. I'm sure you'll remember it. Oh, what some power the giver gives us to see ourselves as others see us. In our play this week entitled Once Upon a Night, a man takes a giant step in trying to see himself in a true light. Our star is Mr. James Mason, and our special guest star, Miss Jean Hagen.
Hey, need some help? Let me give you a hand.
He's a bit stiff tonight.
Look, you get the legs. I'll get on the arms here.
Gently, gently.
Oh, this thing is heavy, huh?
And I'm glad I don't have to.
Look, this thing every night.
Good night. I'll give you a hand, Henry. Now, don't wait. I know you want to catch that last train.
Good night, Henry, dear.
Good night, Emily.
It's been such a thrilling evening. You really make everything seem so real. You should have been born 300 years ago.
400. Good night, Emily. Good night, Roger. I'll see you on Monday.
I'll have the doorman call a cab for you, Henry.
Thank you.
A nice weekend.
Thank you.
Good night.
Well, it must have been some party. I never figured it was that kind of a place. Steady, pal. Easy does it.
Thank you.
That'll be $1.75.
I can't get it in my wallet, and I'll have to go inside for the money.
Hey, what's going on down there? You drunk or something? Get away from here before I call the police.
I live here.
You don't do no such thing. And now listen, you want me to come down there and chase you? No, now beat it. Well?
Look, I'm in an awful jam. Could you get me up to the museum in 96th Street? I've got to get there before midnight.
Look, pal, you already owe me $1.75.
I must get this suit back. Otherwise, they'll never let me borrow it again. I'll double your fare. Anything you like.
Who do I collect from? King Arthur?
No, please.
Look, why don't you get yourself a can opener?
I'm so sorry.
Hey, look who's here. Old Lancelot himself.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Listen, nobody home.
Sure there is. Hiya, Lancelot.
Please go away.
It talks. Hey, Liz, Let's take him home and look great next to that panda I bought you.
Come on, Morris, leave alone.
Oh, let's take him along. We'll get him one of those long drinks with a straw.
Well, please, if you don't mind.
Oh, please, if you don't mind, make way for the gentleman, Willie.
Sometimes you make me so mad.
That's a night well spent.
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm all right, if you can just give me a hand.
Yeah. Billy! I'm awful sorry.
Thank you very much.
But they didn't mean any harm. They just had to drop too much. You're not hurt, are you?
I think I'm all right.
Come on, Liz.
Listen, Morris, sometimes you make me so... What are you doing here?
I'm sitting.
Why didn't you go home?
I can't. I'm locked out.
Why didn't you get out of that thing?
I'm locked in.
What are you gonna do? Sit there all night?
I guess so. I think my legs have gone to sleep.
I'm sorry, but...
It's quite all right.
Look, I don't live very far. I mean, if I let you come up to my place, maybe I can figure a way to get you out of that thing.
That's very kind of you, but I couldn't.
Of course, you can't stay very long. My landlady's got very strict rules about gentlemen friends.
Yes, I'm sure she hasn't quite right, too. It wouldn't be very proper, if you know what I mean.
No, I don't. All I know is somebody's got to help you get out of that silly tin can. So, come on, up on your feet.
This managed.
What's your name?
Henry Chambers.
Henry. Oh, come on, Henry. Do me one favor, will you? When we get there, don't make a noise. My landlady's got ears like a hound dog. Who's making that racket down there? What did I tell you? It's me. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry if I woke you up, Mrs. Reardon.
What's that?
That? It's a prize.
What?
There was a raffle at the dance. I won it.
Some prize. Where are you going to keep it?
I thought in the corner by the fireplace. Maybe I could plant it. Philodendron.
Well, I never.
You better sit down while I think of... I don't know where to start. I'm not very mechanical. You think a screwdriver...
We can try.
What are you, anyway? I mean, what are you doing in that thing?
I'm a professor of medieval history.
Oh, my golly, an egghead. You know something? I didn't even finish high school.
Oh, that's too bad. I wouldn't take it to heart. After all, I mean, you're very pretty. And you're very kind.
Kind? That's a funny thing to say.
What were you doing in the park by yourself? Why did you leave the others?
I had a row with my boyfriend. He gets fresh when he's had one too many... Yeah.
You shouldn't walk alone at night. There are all sorts of odd people about you.
Yeah.
Look how you ended up.
Sounds like something going down a drain, doesn't it? Well, I better see what I can find to get you out of that thing. What do you do? I mean, besides teach history?
Nothing. I'm afraid I specialize. You see, medieval history has many facets. There's heraldry, for instance, and that's a life study in itself.
Heraldry? What's that?
Well, that's the science of blazoning, of describing armorial bearings. There's a lot of fascinating symbolism in it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you've heard of the family crest, the coat of arms, hmm?
Oh, you mean what you got yourself into?
No. Here, come on here. Hmm? This is not a very good example, but you see there's a double D there.
Yeah.
Well, that was the monogram adopted by Diane de Poitiers. The champion knight at the court of the king had the privilege of wearing this suit of armor with the monogram of the king's... Diane de Poitiers.
How do you know?
Oh, we know about this now.
What was he like, do you suppose?
Well, he grew up undoubtedly in France, and he trained for combat from the time he was a small boy, and he fought in the jousts when he grew up, and then he went to war. He rode around the country looking for adventures and righting wrongs and rescuing damsels in distress. And
Didn't he ever get out of that thing?
if the damsel was handy with a crowbar.
Oh, yeah. Well, which one should we try first? Hey.
Oh, you choose. I don't mind. Do you mind if I put my feet up? They're
Oh, yeah.
heavy.
Henry? Henry? Did you know it was past 11 o'clock?
Hello?
This thing didn't go off. How long you been up?
Quite a while.
Why'd you wake me up?
I thought you should sleep.
How'd you make out? I mean, those aren't very comfortable pajamas.
You know, it's very odd, but I never slept better. I got a bit of a stiff neck.
I'll bet.
I was lying here, half awake, and I had the faintest idea where I was, and then I heard the bells, and you know, for a moment, I thought I was back in France, in the little village where I spent my sabbatical last year.
Sabbatical?
Yeah, I was working on my book.
You write books, too?
Oh, not the kind of books that people read, just the kind of books that university libraries use.
Oh, you made some coffee.
Uh-huh. And then with the bells ringing, it was just like Sunday over there. So I got up, I went to the window, expecting to look out over the rooftops and the river Seine with the willows along the bank and the hawthorns in blossom.
Instead, you looked down on good old Henry Street, and the fire escapes and the clotheslines. And then you got a smell of the river and you knew you weren't in France.
You know, it's the first time I ever got a real whiff of the East River. I rather like it. Yeah, the coal barges and the salt sea and the misty river made you think of faraway places.
Faraway places. Never smelled that way to me. But I guess if you don't know any better, you get used to it. I guess I better get dressed. Mrs. Reardon will be back any minute snooping around. Oh, go ahead and drink your coffee.
Right.
You know, I woke up funny, too. Real crazy, like. As though today was something special. And I lay there trying to figure out why. It was like when I was a kid. And there was a holiday or something. And I didn't have to go to school. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then I remembered last night and you inside that armory. Funny, I wanted to see what you looked like. Got that silly thing on your head. Listen, I'm gonna run next door to the delicatessen and pick up something for breakfast. You like beer and salami?
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Okay. I guess maybe you want to call a friend or something? The phone's right down the hall. You better call before Mrs. Reardon gets back.
Thank you.
Bye, Henry. Don't let anybody in the door.
And of course, by this time, this whole system of interrelated kingdoms was disintegrating.
You love all this, don't you?
Yeah, I guess so. It's my whole life.
I mean, these people and these places, they're more real to you than I am. Anything around us.
I never thought of it that way, exactly.
I bet you don't even live much in this world.
I suppose I don't, really.
Henry? Why didn't you call anybody?
Didn't want to. There was nobody I really had to call.
But you must have lots of friends, somebody like you.
No, not really. I suppose I'm not the kind of person who makes friends. When I go back home, I sit and study and I write and I sometimes play records.
Oh, do you like music, too?
Uh-huh.
I got a new Johnny Mathis record. You want to hear it?
Yeah, what does he play?
Play?
Uh-huh.
Never mind. Tell me some more about yourself. You got a girlfriend?
No, I'm afraid not.
Who cooks for you?
Go out to a restaurant or get myself a sandwich.
Sounds pretty dull. You know something, Henry? I think you've been living in a suit of armor all your life. You just don't know how to get out.
That may be a very profound observation. Maybe the reason I couldn't get out of it last night was because it's become part of me.
I guess we all have our own little suits of armor. Something we hide behind because we're afraid of life.
Not you. You're alive. You're not afraid of anything.
Don't be silly. Everybody's afraid of something. Being alone or something. That's why I have panda bears and swinging records and sleep with the lights on. Put gook on my face.
Maybe that's why I didn't want to go home. Because I like being with you. I've never admitted this before, but books can be pretty cold company.
So can a panda bear. Who is it?
Me, Liz. Who else? Hey, what's going on in there? You're busting all the dishes.
Go away. I got a headache.
What do you mean, go away? I come down here to take you out for a drive.
Oh, Mrs. Reardon will hear him. She's due back any minute. Please go away, Morris. I really do have a headache.
A little fresh air'll do you good. A couple of aspirin.
Hello.
A headache, huh? How long you been here, Jack?
He was freezing in the park. I just gave him a place to stay.
A place to stay. Now I've heard everything.
What are you trying to say?
My dear sir.
I wasn't born yesterday. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm on to your little act.
My little what?
So I wasn't refined enough for you, huh? I wasn't behaving like a gentleman, so you duck out on me and you pick up this drunken bum.
Now, look here, that's no way to speak to a
Look,
lady.
you
know
open
that?
your mouth once more and I'm gonna shut you up. Nuts and bolts.
Morris, you laid
Now,
one
please,
hand
a
on
minute.
him.
I'm so sorry, but he did ask for it, you know. Now, please go away, and you're not to bother Elizabeth again. And now I think we ought to get me out of this thing.
I'll call Mr. Levy. He's a plumber down the block. He charges double time on Sunday.
Oh, that's all right. I've got money in my wallet. But I've caused you enough trouble. Maybe you ought to try and get him over before your landlady comes back.
Yeah, I guess that would be a good idea. I expect you're in a hurry to get home.
I really ought to be getting along. I'd like to say goodbye to you. Are you coming out?
Yes, of course.
I hope you aren't terribly disappointed. I mean, I'm not much of a knight without my armor, am I? I wear glasses most of the time. My hair's getting terribly gray.
Why are you telling me all this? I mean, what does it matter what I think?
I don't know. That's not true. I do know. I'm telling you because it matters to me. I like you. You see, all my life, I've kept people away from me. Books demand so much less of one. But the strange thing is that because of you, I want to be part of your world. I want to go on eating salami and drinking beer for breakfast, and I want to go on listening to your kind of music, and I know I want to be inside that suit of armor again. I just wanted you to know.
I got rid of a little armor, too.
Yeah.
We had a nice time, didn't we? A kind of funny, crazy time, didn't we, Henry? Goodbye, Henry.
Goodbye, Elizabeth. You know, I'm going to look a bit of a fool lugging this stuff all around by myself on a Sunday.
I could help you out to the street if you want.
Huh? You wouldn't care to drive over to the museum with me, would you?
That might be nice.
You know, I know a little restaurant off Dryon Park if you weren't doing anything for dinner tonight.
Oh, no, I'm not. I hadn't planned anything.
Would you have dinner with me, Elizabeth?
I'd love to, Henry.